Hey guys, it's the DutchSimsMaster and welcome back to this brand new The Sims 4 speed build. So today I'm building the Beach Vibe Villa, which is a house which I started building on my first ever live stream, which I did these weekends, or at least the weekend that I'm uploading this video. I also did my first ever live stream. I actually did two, but one of them was the first, one of them was the second one. And in that live stream I started building this house, which you currently see me creating as well. I didn't record it while live streaming because that didn't work out technically, but I just rebuilt it afterwards. Therefore you will see that the beginning is incredible. Well, it's not really fast, but you see that I don't really have to think about what I'm building, simply because I built it already. I took a picture of it and then afterwards I rebuilt it just to make sure that the video would be good, because I didn't want to leave some parts of the building process out and just continue from the part where I left off after the live stream. But yeah, in case you were wondering why did I miss that live stream, well, I only did one on Friday and Saturday, and I did them around like 3-4 p.m. European Standard Time. So therefore, you know, it's kind of hard if you live in the US, because it's way earlier for you then, and probably you went to school or to your work, or you simply missed it. Yeah, for the future, make sure that you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because there you'll see me posting like pictures, or just on Twitter you'll see me tweeting about the fact that I'm going to be live streaming. And also on YouTube I'm uploading videos whenever I'm really live already. And those will be removed later on when I'm not live anymore. So if you see such a video, you know that I'm live. And if you know that there's not such a video, I'm not live. But I'm thinking about maybe making like a schedule to make sure that you know when I'm going to be live streaming, so you can kind of maybe think about that, take that into account when having other appointments. But for now, this was just really to test it out. It was really much fun. I really had cool, well, not really conversations of course, but I answered many of the viewers' questions. I've really been building a lot as well, though yeah, I've not built incredibly much. I only built the entire exterior of the house without the garden in the live stream, but furthermore I just answered very many questions, which was really cool. But yeah, if you ever want to check out one of the live streams, which I did, then make sure that not to make everyone happy, because I'm sure that many people will watch this after the live stream has been as well, because okay, this is getting confusing. But what I want to say is that if you want to watch back the live stream, that's possible, but only a month, so 30 days after the live stream was. So by the time I'm recording this, it's the 28th of February. Then in 26 days the live streams will be gone. So if you're watching this in like 2017, you'll not be able to look back the live streams. Sorry for that. I'm also not going to upload them to YouTube, most likely, unless they're really good, but I'll still have to think about that, because the quality has to be higher in that case. And also I personally don't really like it when channels upload incredibly many live streams, because it gets really messy and I end up not watching the regular videos anymore, because they kind of drown between all those live streams that they upload. But yeah, if you want to check them out, go to twitch.tv/DutchSimsMaster. There you will be able to find them. And yeah, it was really much fun. So I would advise, if you like live streams and you would like to just get to know me a little bit better, just watch one of those live streams, because I answered many questions and just had some conversations with fellow viewers, I guess. So yeah, here you see me building the house. As you saw, it went pretty quickly because I didn't really have to think about the shaping. But here you see that I start to think about what doors to use, what windows, because it didn't get that far yet. But in the end I have managed to yeah, get it done perfectly fine. You'll see that the style of this house is kind of similar to the industrial mansion house, which I did I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, which was viewed a lot and which was liked a lot, because I noticed that very many people left a comment on that video, many people liked it, and I must say I personally really enjoyed building that house as well. I really enjoyed making the video of it. So yeah, I'm really happy that in the end you liked it as well. And therefore I thought, you know, I'm going to make another industrial house, but this time it's not in the name. The name of this house is, what was it again? Beach Vibe Villa. That's it. I just came up with it because this really has a beach vibe to it. It's not on the beach, I know, but the reason I did not build it on the beach is because I really like the lighting in Oasis Springs. So therefore I decided to go with that lighting and not build it on the beach, because there's no beach in Oasis Springs, instead of building it in like Windenburg, where you do have a beach but where the lighting is not as good, or just for the lighting which I want, it's not as good. And you know, I really like the warm feeling that you have in Oasis Springs, and that kind of adds to the beach vibe in my opinion. So therefore it's not a beach villa, but a beach vibe villa. That's kind of, and for some reason I really like the word vibe. It comes with such a vibe which I really like. Wordplay there. But yeah, let me see. I'm currently starting to make the garden. The garden is not incredibly big, simply because I don't have that much space for it. But in the end, it did look pretty cool. I think kind of basic, but still, it's pretty good. And I know that the pool is in the front of the house, which is not really regular. Of course, it's not that private, but just keep in mind that the neighborhood that this house is built in is pretty private. And also, in this way, the best side of the house, which is, in my opinion, always the most beautiful side, has to be on the sunny side, because in that way you really get a good view of the most beautiful side. And if you have like shadows on it, it immediately becomes a less beautiful side. So therefore I decided to have the beautiful side on the sunny side, which in this case is the front. So therefore the pool is in the front as well. Sorry for that, but yeah, I think in the end it turned out pretty cool. I know that very many of you will like this as well, because of course I built it in the live stream, which means that I've gotten quite some feedback on it already. People fought with me, which is cool, and that's one of the cool things about live streams. You really get to build and implement the ideas of viewers into it, which was one of the reasons which for me to start live streaming. And I must say, I really had much fun with the live stream. It's just really relaxed, and yeah, if you're not really into slower videos or slower kind of content, then it's not really something for you, because I'm answering many questions and not really building incredibly much. I mean, you've now seen me build the house already, but if you really want to have the thinking process of it, make sure that you watch the live stream back if you still can. So you watch this within 1 month after the live stream. So yeah, you can also follow me on Twitch, just in case you want to keep updated whenever I'm live streaming again, because I believe you can follow me there. I'm sure about that. You cannot subscribe yet because I'm not partnered there. Simply because not enough people watch my streams. I mean, I think 80 people watched at like the top point, which for me is, I found that pretty cool. I mean, it's nearly 4 classrooms, I guess. So that's insane for me to imagine. And of course the videos are watched much more, but that was at one same point, which is insane. But maybe if we start to grow that, I'll be able to get like that subscription system working as well, donation system. But for now, this is just really for fun and just trying out and playing around. Here we're into the interior, which is always the part where, for me, the industrial part of a house really starts to get going, because the interior is just so much fun to make when you're building an industrial house. Or at least that's for me. I just really enjoy making industrial interiors. And I know it doesn't really fit the beach vibe too much, but I've tried to implement some beach items or beach styled items into the house, just to make it a little bit different from a regular industrial house, because I didn't want to have too many similarities between the modern, or what was the name, the industrial mansion, and this one. But I know there is quite some similarities between them, so keep that in mind. In case this is the first or the second video you're watching, and the last one was the industrial mansion video you watched, I also built other styles of houses. So if you want to check that out, you can see it on my channel. This is not the only stuff I built, but this is something that recently I've been really enjoying, and I'm sure that soon I'll be building different styles again as well. Of course, the Around the World Speed Build series is still going on, so you know, then I definitely build a different style. Also, if you want me to renovate one of your houses, so in the renovation series, which I've recently started again, make sure that you send your house in. And in order to send your house in, you have to upload it to the gallery, and then in the description, you can always fill in a description which explains what your house is like, the house you built in The Sims. Then make sure that you put the hashtag DS4M renovation in there, because then I will see it, and then I'll be able to renovate it. In case you don't know what the renovation series is, I would advise to check out this speed build, because in this speed build I'm exactly doing what I'll be doing in the future renovation speed builds as well. So that's the tip there if you would like to get some tips on the way you build it, and if you would like to see me renovate it and just to have an enjoyable video for other viewers as well, and just some fun time for me. So that would be awesome if you would send it in. So yeah, currently you see me working on the dining area. I'm actually working everywhere at this moment, and you also see me using some of that bohemian stuff which came with one of the latest stuff packs. Not exactly the latest, but one before. What was the name of that again? I believe it was the movie stuff pack, but I'm not entirely sure. But it was the one which added the poofs to the Sims 4, and also added very many new carpets. And I decided to use them just to add a little bit more of a beach feel and making the industrial vibe still going, but also adding that beach vibe, which of course the name is based on. So you might find it's kind of strange because normally I never use those items, those bohemian style items, but I decided to use them for once just to have something a little bit different in the house as well. And I think it fitted it quite well, but if you don't like it, just remove it, because you can of course download this house from the gallery. Look for Origin ID DutchSimsMaster, and then you can download it, and then you can change whatever you want in the house just to make sure it fits all your needs or the needs of your Sims. You can even add a basement to add an extra room, or make like a private cinema or gym or whatever you want. You can always do that. But please also let me know if you like this video, if you like the house. Leave a comment down below, and also like this video if you did enjoy it, because that's always really helpful. And subscribing is the best thing you can do, because then you can also watch my you can always watch my future videos, but then you get like an update whenever I've uploaded those future videos. So here I'm making the last bedroom of the two. In case you wondered, there are 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms in this house. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the overview which is coming up, and then I hope to see you back later.
Hi.